What's up, guys? Welcome back to the movie Resurrection review. Today, we're looking at Nothing But Trouble. Alrighty, Nothing But Trouble. Let's see what we got going here. This movie was released February 15th, 1991. It is written and directed by Dan Aykroyd. And apparently it's based off a story that his brother, I guess, had done or written or imagined up. His brother Peter Aykroyd, R.I.P. Starring Chevy Chase,
Demi Moore,
Dan Aykroyd himself, and John Candy. Now, I don't think we need to get into movies that they've done. Those names speak for themselves, right? I know we've done that in the past. Right. Chevy Chase is Chris Thorne. Dan Aykroyd is Judge Alvin J.P. Valkenheiser. John Candy is Officer Dennis Valkenheiser. That's his son. Demi Moore plays Diane Lightson. And there's a couple of other casts there, but, you know, this is the main right here. What is this movie about? We're going to do things just a little bit different than we've done in the past, actually. Instead of doing a straight kind of walkthrough of the movie, we're going to do a good, bad, and ugly of the movie. Sound good?
That sounds great.
That sounds great. So, Nothing But Trouble, in case you guys didn't know, it is a American black comedy horror film. So, comedy horror, which, you know, a little more comedy than horror. It's not like a whole bunch of gore or anything like that. We'll read a quick synopsis here for you. Dan Aykroyd's directorial debut, written by Aykroyd himself, based on a story by his brother Peter. Chevy Chase, Demi Moore star as yuppies, who are taken to court for speeding in this bizarre, financially bankrupt small town, Valkenvania. Aykroyd co-stars as the town's 106-year-old judge, holds a personal grudge against financiers. John Candy, a supporting role as Valkenheiser's grandson. Sorry, I said son. Chief of Police. He plays Chief of Police Dennis Valkenheiser. Tupac Shakur makes his acting debut in this film as a member of the rap group Digital Underground. I didn't know he was in Digital Underground.
I did not know he was in Digital Underground.
I knew that for all my hip-hop heads out there. The film's tone is compared by critics to films such as Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, Psycho, Texas Chainsaw Massacre series, Rocky Horror Picture Show, as well as the Munsters. So that's where we're at with Nothing But Trouble.
All right.
So, good and bad and the ugly. What's the good on this? The good, in my opinion, all-star cast.
All-star cast.
I love the cast. I'm a fan of Aykroyd. I'm a fan of John Candy, Demi, and Chevy Chase as well.
Good acting.
They're all good actors,
yeah,
for sure. Let's see here. That's definitely the best part.
Yeah.
Actually, is going to be the acting. The movie is a little strange. I'm not going to lie. Mm-hmm. But there are some good things. Like the whole Digital Underground thing is just kind of weird. It's just kind of out of nowhere-ish. I don't know why Digital Underground was chosen. In 1991, there definitely would have been bigger hip-hop acts than Digital Underground. I like Digital Underground. It's just...
I guess that's what they could afford on a $40 million budget.
I wanted to get into that, too. We forgot about that.
$40 million budget. It only made 8.4 in the box offices. Holy shit. Talking about a fucking bomb, dude.
The movie was not successful, but the movie is very strange. I liked it.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't seen the movie in a very long time. I liked it. It held up, for what I remember. You know, it's Chevy being Chevy in a lot of it, and that's what he does best. Mm-hmm. You know, what does that mean? Well, think Clark Griswold.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like that all the time, right? Costumes, you know, there wasn't a whole lot there. I guess makeup. There was, you know, the makeup on Aykroyd for being the judge, and then he played one of the twins, Bobo, I think, which that was a weird mess of a. I don't even know what they were supposed to be. It was strange. It looked like someone tried to put 7 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. That's what it looked like. It was weird. It was weird as hell. But that was the point of this movie, to be a little bit weird, to be a little bit over the top. Honestly, Dan Aykroyd's kind of a weird dude. Mm-hmm. He wrote Ghostbusters. And the script went through many rewrites, because apparently his original script was just, like, out there. Like, super, super out there. Dan Aykroyd's kind of a weird guy. I know he does believe in paranormal and cryptozoology and all that kind of stuff. So, knowing that, does it surprise me how weird the movie was? Not really. It really don't. Let's see here. John Candy. John Candy's classic. He plays double roles as well. He plays the grandson, chief of police, and also
the granddaughter.
Right. Which is, him and drag, basically, is what it was. It's
not uncommon for him to do many of the characters in a movie.
Not at all. Who's Harry Crumb? He did the
yes.
same thing in Who's Harry
yes.
Crumb. Well, he was more like a PI kind of going undercover, but...
The scene where it's before they get married, him and Chevy Chase, and she's all like, granny panties, he's like this. Yeah, and then she does like the corset. Yeah. It's like this. Yeah. She's like, no. That shit was funny as fuck, dude.
So basically, Chevy Chase's character and Demi Moore's character, they meet, and she's going to Atlantic City to meet with the client. So another good thing that I really liked was the judge's one-liners. Judge had a bunch of one-liner like jokes and like weird just sayings.
Off the wall. Where the fuck did he come up with them?
I don't know. Weird off-the-wall sayings that like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And if you can see behind us right here, the judge's nose.
It looks like
from a certain angle, and I think that's absolutely intentional. It looked like a dick. So he's a dick nose.
Dick nose.
Dick nose. What are you gonna do? Forget about it. Anything else to add on the good? I mean, I gotta be honest. Overall, the movie's just as good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna say that there's no ugly to this. Again, the cast is great. The acting is great because of the cast, and they're all good actors, I think. Chevy Chase might be the worst one, and he's not bad.
Damn. Okay.
He's not bad. You know what I mean? Like, just in the... I think Demi Moore's great. I think she's a phenomenal actress, actually. John Candy, of course, comedic genius. Mm-hmm. Chevy Chase, I've read and heard so much, like, behind-the-scenes stuff on him that he kind of gets knocked down a peg. He's apparently kind of a douche to work with.
Yeah.
So, but no, it was good. Overall, it was good. Again, the set design was... I even thought that was good. It was weird, like... They go to the judge's house, which I guess acts as the courthouse as well. And it's just like...
a fucking junkyard.
It's a junkyard.
Yeah.
And there's a mess. And there's this roller coaster that takes people to, like, literally their death. What's it called? The bone stripper or something?
Yeah.
It's creative. There's a lot of creativity in, the set design and stuff like that. Yeah. Wardrobe, it don't lack, but there's nothing stand out about it, honestly. They're wearing what they're wearing. Mm-hmm. So there, John Candy's wearing a police uniform because he's a cop. His sister's wearing the same thing. She's a cop. So, nothing too stand out there.
Cousin.
Sorry, not his sister. His cousin. You're right. Jump in. Am I leaving anything out?
No, dude. I mean, all in all, the movie's a fucking good, dude. I liked it. The storyline was good.
Story's good. Yes.
The acting was fucking good. That brought that story to life. Like the special effects, where you like the makeup. The makeup. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but
it was a weird design with the costumes with the twins.
They like, that was probably the bad.
That might go in the bad.
That's the bad.
That's twins. The bad. The twins, and it's just the look of them because they were funny.
Yeah.
They were like overgrown babies, honestly, like adults, but didn't know. They just, like, they weren't developed all the way up here. And I don't mean to say...
Like us.
Okay, there you go. You're right. Well, there you go. But and again, the characters weren't bad. It was just the look of the characters. The costume design on the characters was bad. It was strange. Not bad, strange. Mm-hmm. But it was supposed to be too.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be strange. I don't think they made these costumes and put it on screen and go, "Oh, dude, that's fucking fire right there."
Right.
That's not the case. So that taking that into consideration, like, while it's a weird choice, it was an intentional choice too.
I think it had more of a macabre type feel to it than anything. But anyways, so that would if there was a bad thing, it would be Bobo and I don't remember the other whatever the guy's other name was. Just the way they looked. I mean,
the way they looked.
Yeah. So what about the ugly?
There's no ugly except
how much it
cost to make and how much it made. That's the only ugly about the movie. I genuinely enjoyed the movie.
No, it was good. Haven't seen it since I was a kid.
I haven't seen it in probably since I was a kid too.
Yeah, and you know what? I liked it back then. I liked it now. You know, it holds up. It holds up.
I like that it was. You know, we've done a few movies on here, and we're going to do a few more movies on here that are really slow at the beginning, and then halfway through it picks up. Yeah. You know, we just watched one a few nights ago that was like that. And it was pretty interesting from the jump, from the go. Yeah. You know? It'll definitely hold your attention, keep your attention. I liked it.
Definitely worth the watch.
Definitely worth the watch. I say watch it for sure. Is this a perfect movie? No, not by any means. Is it a terrible movie? No, not by any means. If you're a fan of any of these four behind us, go check it out. And it's a different role. Well, it's a different role for Dan Aykroyd for sure. Even for now. Yeah. Like, I don't know that he's done such a weird role like this since. No. And I don't think he did anything this weird before. Yeah. But he's great in it. I gotta be honest. He's pretty freaking great in it. I mean, I gotta be honest. Nothing but praise for this one. Yeah. Nothing but praise for this one. So I think, I think we get to Rotten Tomatoes now.
Let's do those Rotten fucking Tomatoes.
Is there anything bad? I don't think there's anything bad. What do you guys think of the new format here? I know before they were a little bit long. I think I kind of like this a little bit better.
Yeah, sure. Damn,
you know. And I really wish we could say more about the movie, but I think we've said everything that there is to say. Right. And it's just good. Mm-hmm. The story's good. The plot's good. The only, the digital underground thing, and they kick off in sound and song and dance in the middle of it is a little weird, but that's how they got out of their ticket.
Sure.
Was because they started jamming and the judge started jamming with them. So, I guess cool. Who was it? One of the Baldwins was in it. Yeah. Steven. No, not Steven. Billy.
Who knows? There's so many fucking Baldwins.
It's Billy. He was in
42 of them.
Yeah, they wound up going through the bone stripper. And it's it's a roller coaster, and then they spit out bones. It's
at the
funny. End. It's funny. There's a lot that's like, all right, that's strange, but haha. You know what I mean? And that's just kind of what this movie is. It's strange, but haha. Yeah. And again, it's a good write. It's a good script. The dialogue's good. I didn't feel like, God, what's that movie we watched the other night? Don't say it, because that'll be the next one we do. Yeah. But horrible. Yeah. Horrible dialogue. Anyways, we're talking about Nothing But Trouble. This is a good. I say watch it. Do you want to give it a score? Or do you want to do?
Let's do the Rotten Tomatoes. Let's do the Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, so tomato meter, 24 critic reviews, 13%.
13%. That means that 13 people liked it, or 13% of people liked it. Of the reviewers.
13% were favorable reviews. Yes, is what that means. Audience score, 10,000 plus ratings, 47%.
Still low in my opinion. Still low.
I think it's a little low, but okay. What are you going to give the movie?
I'm going to give it. I was thinking about this before we started. I'm going to give it a 7. I'm going to give it a solid 7. A solid 7.
Okay.
Yes, a solid 7. Yes, that's what I will be giving it.
I am going to go. That's not a bad score.
It's not a bad score.
7 to me would be a generous score. I think I'm going to go just under that and go 6.5. Okay. It's a good. I like it. Average score of 6.75 out of the two of us. Look, it ain't. It's not Citizen Kane, which is that movie even really that good? People always reference that as one of the best movies ever made, but Okay, so shit, I like this better than Munsters. By the way, if you guys haven't seen the Game Chasers review of the Munsters movie, go to the Game Chasers channel and watch that.
A little pluggy plug.
Yeah, a little pluggy plug, for the other channel. Why not?
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
This reminds me of that one time me and you were driving through that fucking hick town, right?
Okay.
And we ran a stop sign, ended up trying invading the fucking cop, right? Mm-hmm. And we got pulled over and had to go to that judge's house. And he thought we were bankers. And what really happened, that's the movie.
Telling the movie.
Yeah, I don't have any stories like that.
So. All right, story time. No, they do evade police, actually.
Yeah.
Chevy Chase's character tries to evade the police.
I can tell some evading police stories.
I'm sure you could. You got one?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, you want to talk about it?
All right, fuck it. Here it is, right? So me and my boy Twisted, right? We're in this truck. It's a Hemi truck, right? And we got these two chicks with us. And fucking, he gets a phone call, and they're like, "Yo, come through this fucking apartment complex. Let's meet up for nefarious reasons." It's one way in, one way out, right? It was like a loop, right? So we pull in, drive. He's trying to get a hold of the guy, nothing. So he's like, "Well, fuck this, I'm out," right? And the truck was stolen, by the way. Anyways, so no cop when we pulled in, cops waiting as we're pulling out. Okay. And it's like fucking time. So he fucking irks out and shit, fucking jumps on the highway and shit. There's fucking sirens and fucking lights and everything else. And it's like nighttime. Heavy traffic, but it's moving heavy traffic, right?
Okay.
And he's doing like this.
Okay.
And I'm looking out the windshield, and I look at him, and he's just like this. And I look back out the windshield, and I look back at him, and he's just like this. And I said, "Do it, motherfucker, do it!" And fucking, they're like, "Oh, fucking," because I had a gun on me, and like, "Oh, fucking, we're being chased by the cops. Why don't you throw your gun?" I'm like, "Fuck you, I just got this gun. Why don't you throw your fucking drugs?" And they're like, "Well, fuck you." I said, "Well, fuck you." So we're in the far left lane of traffic, right? And I'm like, "Exit here." Fucking, I knew someone.
Don't say names.
Chaz.
I just told you not to say names.
That's not his real name.
Okay, go on.
Anyways, so we cut from the far left all the way over into the fucking exit, right? All through lanes of traffic and shit. We'll fucking go to fucking his house. He was home. Shouldn't have been home. He was home.
Okay.
I fucking fall into his fucking place. And he's like, I'm like, boom, gun, whatever. I'm like, we got one more person out there. The driver, he fucking ended up bear crawling through the high grass and stuff. Anyways, we all got away.
I've never heard that story before.
No.
That's an exciting one.
It could be a 100-luck story.
Only thing I have is like, I stole a keg once from a restaurant.
Damn, I'm incriminating myself, and you just got stole a keg?
No, I really didn't do that.
Yeah.
Story I heard somewhere though.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways, thanks for watching so much, guys. Appreciate you. And do you want to tell them the next movie we're gonna do? Are we gonna film it now? Should we just film it now?
We should stream now.
We should stream now. Later, y'all.